Sir, make sure you give right.
That we had to write names.
Huh?
Where names I had to write.
No, just tell them you take 1 minute. The child's name you have to give.
Where
You don't need to write it, you just tell their name.
automatically.
Yeah, they'll just note it down. Anyone write?
Yeah. Where?
So I will touch it for you. Deep click. You do like this. Push it like this. Click tap sound. It's not like that. It's clicking type. Old.
Second, good morning. Hey Ben, hi, how are you? Yeah, they are giant.
So let everyone enjoy.
Good morning, Tanusri. Hello, Jana. Sure, Johanny. How are you? Okay, well, good morning, dear viewers. Just I'm waiting for the students some more joining, right? So, Aptav Ahi, Abin, Aksa, for all, good morning. So happy to see you here through this platform. So thanks for Salim sir for giving this opportunity. Today, just I'm going to explain about the quadratic equations. Actually, we have learned about the quadratic equation in your school. So I am trying to explain quadratic equations in depth. So because now we have our question paper pattern, it is involving MCQ questions, case study questions, right? Subjective questions we can be learned and apply the formulas and we can be solved by the help of the steps. But how to solve MCQ questions and case study questions? So for solving this area, we should get the good knowledge on the concept. Then you can be answer to the questions easily. So because of that reason, so now today I took the quadratic equation concept. It is related to the polynomial chapter also. So that's why we will discuss on this topic today some more depth compared to your regular study. So before we are discussing this one, I can be start the with from the basic onwards. Quadratic polynomial that already we have learned in the polynomial chapter. So what is the polynomial? So in this word polynomial, so there are two syllables, polynomial. Poly means many. Poly means many. Nomial means parts of the expression. Parts. So many parts. So that refer as polynomial. So polynomial means it is having one or more terms. Such expression is called a polynomial. Poly means many. Nomial means parts. Okay. So which algebraic expression is a polynomial? That is also important here. So every algebraic expression is not a polynomial. So for example, I can write here some expressions. So listen, check these three expressions here. The first expression is 2xqy plus 3zx plus 2 by y. The second one is x power 3 by 2 plus 4x plus 3 into cube square root of y. And the third one is 4xqy plus 4x plus 3z. So in these three expressions, algebraic expressions, the first two are not polynomials. The third one is the only polynomial. So what did you notice here? Here 2 by y, that means 2 into y power minus 1. Power is negative. Here is also power is a rational number. But here the exponents are powers of the variables 3, 1, 1, 1. So these are the integers, positive integers. So the powers of the variables. are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers. And the coefficients are real numbers. Any real number. Integer, whole number, natural number, rational number, irrational, anyone. Any real number. But the power should be non-negative integer. Non-negative integers mean integers having 0 and positive values, negative values. Non-negative mean either 0 or positive values. Integer doesn't have fractions, decimal numbers, right? Okay, so such algebraic expressions are called polynomials. So that's why an algebraic expression is said to be a polynomial if the coefficients of the variables are real numbers and powers are non-negative integers. Okay. After that, we have to think about the degree. So degree of the term. Can anyone say about the degree of the term? Can anyone? You can send through the chat also. Yeah, the highest power of the variable, right? It is also okay. So Aftab given and Samrin also. Okay, right. And also suppose 2x power 3 y z square. What is the degree of this one? What is the degree of this term? So 3 is the degree of 1. Some are answered. 3, 3. So the degree of the term is 3 is a wrong answer. So what is the correct answer mean? Here this term involving 3 variables x, y, z. Okay, their powers are 3, 1 and 2. So that means the sum of the powers of that all variables, that means 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So 6 is the degree of that term. 6 is the degree of that term. So keep in mind, the sum of the powers of the variables in a term is called a degree. Okay. Suppose an expression having only one variable, that time the highest power of the variable is called a degree. Okay. If an expression or equation anyone having more than one variable time, you have to take the sum of the powers of the variables. Expression containing number of terms. So one or more terms. So find the degree of every term and then check which is the highest degree. That value gives the degree of the total expression or total polynomial. So that is called a degree. For example, here 2x cube yz square plus 4x cube y plus 2x. It is a one expression. This degree is already 3 plus 1, 4 plus 2, 6. This degree is 3 plus 1, 4. This degree is 1. So in this expression, the highest value is 6. So that's why 6 is the degree of the entire expression. Okay. Do you have any doubt here? Right. So like we are discussing about the polynomial in one variable here, right? So that's why the highest power of the variable is called degree of the polynomial when the polynomial having only one variable. For example, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. It is a one polynomial, right? It is having only one variable x. It is a polynomial in x. That's why the highest power of the variable is 4. So that 4 is the degree of the entire polynomial. Okay. I hope you got the degree of the polynomial. And also you learned about the linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, biquadratic polynomial. Right? Okay. So here, a polynomial of first degree is called linear polynomial. A polynomial
Little back, your face is not seen.
Okay. So a polynomial of first degree is called linear polynomial. A polynomial of second degree is called quadratic polynomial. Polynomial of third degree is cubic. Fourth degree is biquadratic. So more than 4 we can call as degree of 5, degree of 6, degree of 10, degree of n, like that we can call. Okay, this is about the degree and their names of the polynomial. Okay. Okay. So now here we are discussing about the quadratic polynomial, right? Quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. Now you got it. What is the quadratic polynomial? So a second degree polynomial, in one variable x can be written as ax square plus bx plus c. So ax square plus bx plus c here. This is the second degree polynomial. Suppose a expression or polynomial having equal to sign, that is called a equation. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the general form of the quadratic equation. General form of the quadratic equation, where a is the x square coefficient, b is the x coefficient, and c is the constant term. Every polynomial having zero values, So already in polynomial chapter you learned about the what is the zero of the polynomial. So zero of the polynomial means the value of the polynomial is 0 for which value of the variable in it. For example, x plus 5 is a one polynomial. This polynomial value is 0 for x value minus 5, right? So minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0. That's why minus 5 is the 0 of that polynomial. These 0 values are called solution or roots of the equation. The zeros of the polynomials are also called roots or solutions of the equation. So that's why the quadratic equation having at most 2 zeros. At most mean maximum. Okay. So why? Because it is a second degree equation. So that's why the number of zeros of the polynomial depends on the degree of the polynomial. If it is a second degree, it has two roots or two solutions. It is a degree of 3, 3 roots. Fourth degree, 4 roots. First degree, linear. That means only one root. Okay. So that's why the number of zeros or solutions of the equation depends on the degree of the equation or polynomial. Okay. So that's why the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Already we can be do factorization method, completing square method, and quadratic formula method. Okay. So this quadratic formula method, x equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the one formula or one of the formula to find the solution of the quadratic equation in x. Okay. So this formula given by Brahmagupta. This formula first given by Brahmagupta. After Bhaskara II, our ancient mathematicians. So he gave the name of this one is quadratic formula. So because we have MCQ questions, right? Maybe some history also they will be asked. There is a chance to ask. That's why just I am explaining. So first, this formula given by Brahmagupta, after named as quadratic formula by Bhaskara II. Okay. Here the value b square minus 4ac is called. The value of b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. Okay, this is very important for the quadratic equation, discriminant value. Why? The value of the discriminant on the basis of by the value of the discriminant we can decide the nature of the roots. Whether the roots are real roots, unequal roots, or no real roots, we can be decide. If the b square minus 4ac value is greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal. Unequal means distinct roots, different roots. When b square minus 4ac equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, the roots are not real. Okay, they are complex roots, imaginary roots that it can be studied in 11th standard. So that you can be studying 11th standard about the complex roots and complex roots are imaginary roots. So now here, suppose b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 becomes a perfect square number. It is a perfect square, not a number. So that becomes a perfect square. That means you know the perfect squares, a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Whole square form you can be right. Are you getting now? So when b square minus 4ac value equal to 0, then it is a perfect square. Suppose the question will ask, one quadratic equation will give, suppose 2x square plus kx plus 6 equal to 0, be a perfect square number. Then find the k value. I think you are here this point first time. So 2x square plus kx plus 6 equal to 0. It is a perfect square. Then what is the condition? B square minus 4ac equal to 0. So then here a value 2, b value k, c value 6. When you substitute here, you can get the k value easily. So when you know this point, you can get easily. Okay. Yes. And also one of the condition is just to keep in mind, this point can helpful for you in MCQ questions without solving. You can write the answer directly. So before question point also you can be keep in mind. When the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is a perfect square, then b square minus 4ac equal to 0. That means roots are equal form. Suppose b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then what is the equal root? That equal root x value is minus b by 2a. How to get this one? Suppose in the formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. In this formula, if you write b square minus 4ac 0, then you can get minus b by 2a. So it has only one real value. When the question will ask the quadratic equation having only one real value, that means the roots are equal. The roots are equal. See, question is asking. Question is same. Roots are equal. But the question will ask in different way. One is a perfect square. Perfect square. Second one, it has only one real value. That means that roots are equal. Generally, the quadratic equation having two roots, but he is asking only it has only one real value, mean that roots are equal. That is minus b by 2a. I hope it is clear. One more point also I will give, because maybe you didn't notice this point before. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. If ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 be a quadratic equation in x, and a plus b plus c equal to 0, and a plus b plus c equal to 0, then what are the roots here? Can anyone give? Can anyone give the answer? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 be the quadratic equation in x, and a plus b plus c equal to 0. A plus b plus c mean the sum of the coefficients are 0. A plus b plus c means sum of the coefficients are 0. So coefficient c is 0 there. Then what are the roots of this one? At least one root can you say? One root you can say easily. Anyone? So you can get merit for science. Well, Aptav. So Aptav given one root correct. One is the one root. Very good. Why? Clearly here x value 1. Then 1 square is 1. A times 1. A plus b plus c equal to 0. So clearly 1 is a one root of the equation. Well done. Then can you try the second root? Can you try for the second root? Now you got one root. Second root is not 2. Sorry. Just a thing. Okay? Right. See, two roots are, suppose alpha, beta are the two roots of the quadratic equation we are generally taking, right? Okay, I will try. I will explain here. Then the product of roots equal to c by a, right? Constant term by x square coefficient. Now, according to you, 1 is a one root. That means alpha value 1. Then what you will get? 1 into b, beta equal to c by a. Then 1 into b means b. That means the other root is c by a. Okay. So keep in mind, it is a MCQ question. It can helpful for you. The sum of the coefficients of this equation equal to 0, a plus b plus c equal to 0. Then 1 and C by A are the roots of the equation. Okay. Same way, suppose I will check this one. A plus C equal to B. Instead of A plus B plus C equal to 0, A plus C equal to B. Now tell me what are the roots? Already you know, right? This procedure. So same procedure you can be applied. A plus C equal to B. Then what are the roots of the? Yeah, they are trying. Anyone can try? A plus C equal to B mean A minus B plus C equal to 0. When you get this one, when x value is minus 1, right? Then minus 1 whole square means plus A minus B, B into minus 1 minus B plus C equal to 0. That means for x equal to minus 1, you can get A plus C equal to B. That means one root is minus 1. Same way, when you use this condition, minus B equal to C by A, from this beta equal to minus C by A. So therefore, minus 1 and minus C by A are the roots of the quadratic equation when A minus B plus C equal to 0 or A plus C plus B, A plus C equal to B. Okay. So this is the important point you just to keep in mind. Okay. So most of on this one discriminant, most of questions will ask. So maybe I will try some higher order thinking questions also on this concept. Right. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 be the quadratic equation in x. When it is a quadratic equation, it can contain two roots, right? Alpha and beta. Okay. Then what is the sum of the roots? Alpha, beta are the roots. So what is the sum of the roots and the product of the roots? You know, sum of the roots. The sum of the roots is sum of the roots. So minus b by a, right? And product of the roots is c by a. Up the good. So by using this one, when alpha beta are the roots, then what is the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta? So we have to find the 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta value. So first take the LCM, alpha into beta. Then take the cross multiplication. So beta plus alpha, right? So that is alpha plus beta value is minus b by a by alpha beta value c by a, right? Then a get cancelled, you can get minus b by a. So 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta value minus b by a. Okay. Same way, alpha by beta plus beta by alpha value also we can be calculated. So 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is minus b by a. This condition if you keep in mind, when the question asked in the MCQ, you can write directly by using this formula. Okay. So Jerin given product of roots, correct, c by a. Next, alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. This value we have to find. So take alpha beta LCM. After take the cross multiplication, alpha square plus beta square. Okay. Already we know about the alpha plus beta and alpha beta value, right? But here alpha square plus beta square is there. How we can find alpha square plus beta square value? So keep in mind, when the sum of the roots and product of the roots, that means a plus b and ab form given, to find a square plus b square equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Use this identity. It comes from a plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This 2ab, if you take other side, then you can get a square plus b square value. Right? Same way here, alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay. So, alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Alpha beta is c by a. Then it becomes b square by a square minus 2c by a. Then take the LCM. So a square is the LCM now. So here b square into 1 minus a into a square, that is 2ac. So b square minus 2ac by a square, alpha square plus beta square value. Okay. So like that we find different problems on this one, sum of the roots and the product of the roots. When alpha beta are the roots of a quadratic equation in x, then the quadratic equation is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. Okay. This is the formula for finding the quadratic equation when roots are given time. Okay. See, some questions will be try. Alpha beta are the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then what is the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta? So 1 by alpha, 1 by beta mean these are the reciprocals of the given roots, right? Alpha reciprocal is 1 by alpha, beta is the reciprocal of 1 by beta. So we have to find the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. Okay, so you can find the first, to find the any quadratic equation when roots are given time, you have to use this formula, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to 0. So to find the quadratic equation, we should find the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. That means sum of the roots mean 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta value you have to find. So here you can get beta plus alpha by alpha beta. So sum of the roots is minus b by a. Product of the roots is c by a. A cancel, then you can get minus b by c. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta value. Then product of the roots is 1 by alpha into 1 by beta. That is 1 into 1, 1 by alpha beta. So 1 by alpha beta is c by a. That means a by c. Now we have to find the quadratic equation whose roots are given. Whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So the Condition is when the roots given time x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. S means sum, P means product. So x square minus the sum of the roots is minus b by c into x plus product of the roots is a by c. So x square minus of minus plus b by c x plus a by c equal to 0. C is the LCM. So cx square plus bx plus a equal to 0. So from this you can get cx square plus bx plus a equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. That means it is a reciprocal equation of the quadratic equation. This equation is called reciprocal equation. Because generally you are doing, but you are not mentioned about this point. So that's why just to keep in mind, when alpha beta are the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta is, see, c and a places will be interchanged. A place to c, c place to a. So then you can get cx square plus bx plus a equal to 0. So MCQ question given time without calculating, you can write the answer easily by keeping this point. So one quadratic equation, for example, I can ask here question 2x square minus 4x plus 7 equal to 0. It is a one quadratic equation. So these quadratic equation roots are alpha and beta. So alpha beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. Then what is the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta? The question also will ask what is the quadratic equation whose roots are reciprocals of alpha and beta? Like that also they can ask. Okay. So now tell me what is the quadratic equation? 2x square minus 4x plus 7 equal to 0 given. So this quadratic equation having the roots alpha and beta. Now I want the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So can you say? Well done. So Aftab, well done. So you just replace the a plus 2b, c and c plus 2. Then 7x square minus 4x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. So this is the point you have to keep in mind. Roots and their reciprocal roots. Okay. Some more questions I can be discussed on some question. Right. Solve for x, how to find the roots by using the factorization method or quadratic formula method that we will be discussed here. Solve for x. 4x square minus 4a square x plus a power 4 minus b power 4 equal to 0. Okay, so here 4x square minus 4a square x plus a power 4 minus b power 4. You can use factorization method and quadratic formula method. One more is you have completing square method, but that is deleted from the syllabus this year. Okay, you know very well about the formula identity a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. So we can be use that identities also here. Then you can get easily that solution. 4x square, you can be write as 2x whole square, right? So this is a square term. The middle term is x term means 2ab term. So this is the a square term. So that's why a value is 2x now. This 4a square x can be written as 2 into 2x into a square, right? See, 2 to the 4. So 4a square x. So 4a square x I am splitting like 2 into 2 times 2x times a square. Plus this a power 4 can be written as a square whole square. Minus b power 4 also can be written as b square whole square equal to 0. Now check here, clearly here, a square minus 2ab plus b square form, right? That is a minus b whole square form. So a minus b means a is 2x minus b is a square. So a minus b whole square. So here, this is the identity I have written. Last term minus b square whole square left equal to 0. So these three terms I have written under as a perfect square number because a square minus 2ab plus b square, a minus b whole square. Okay. Again here one more identity we got, a square minus b square form. A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b, right? This is also one more identity. You can use by this identity also here now. See, a mean 2x minus a square minus b mean b square. Same way, a plus b. So a mean 2x minus a square, b mean b square. So a plus b equal to 0. That means the factors of the product of factors equal to 0. Therefore, either of the factor equal to 0. Either this factor 0 or this factor 0. So therefore, 2x minus a square minus b square equal to 0 or 2x minus a square plus b square equal to 0. So from this, 2x equal to plus a square plus b square. From this, x equal to a square plus b square by 2. Same way here is also. So x is a square minus b square by 2. So these are the roots of the equation. Okay. One simple question, but if you know the how to rearrange the terms, regrouping, this problem is very easy. Just to check this question. Solve for x. Well, ab x power 4. X square minus 9a square minus 8b square times x minus 6ab equal to 0. It can be tried. So 2 minutes time, you can solve. If you give the correct answer, so send in a chat box. So you can get merit also. So that's for science. That merits will go to science subject. You can try. I'm giving 2 or 3 minutes time. Try this question.
So if it's a very hard question, then give them 2 or 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, this
We should say like after we got 2 minutes, we got 3 minutes, like that. Don't say good.
submarine. Yes, 3a by 4b and minus 2 by 3a. Well done. Well done, submarine. Correct one. And 3a by 4b. One answer given. Who is Shaja Hanifa. Well done. So maybe you are getting second one also, right? Correctly. Good. So submarine. So you can get 2 minutes, and also Shaja Hanifa also. You can get 2 minutes. Good. Okay, see here 12ab x square. Here given the middle term 9a square minus 8b square. So generally by using the factorization method, we can try for the middle term factors, right? Already two numbers is given. So we will try first. These numbers are useful for factors. Minus 9a square x minus of minus plus 8b square x minus 6ab equal to 0. Okay, so take common in this two. What is the common factor? 3a x is the common factor here. So 3 4 are 12 bx. So 4bx minus 3 left, right, 3a. So here is also you can get the same factors here, but here taking 2. B is the common factor. Then 4b square x. So then we can get 4bx minus 3a is a common factor. Again, then you can get 3ax plus 2b equal to 0. So therefore, either of the factor equal to 0. So from this x equal to 3a by 4b. From this x equal to minus 2b by 3a. Okay, so just only we have to think about the factors of the middle term. Good. So one more hard question I will try to explain here. Right. Solve for x. Solve for x. 9x square minus 9 times a plus bx plus 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square equal to 0. So 9x square minus 9 times a plus bx plus 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square. The constant term is given as a one expression. Okay, so these formulas, these problems it can be used because it is a quadratic second degree. So you can use by factorization method or quadratic formula also you can use because completing square method is not there. That's why you can use formula also. If you know the factors, it is easy to get x value. Otherwise, when you use the quadratic formula, sometimes you have to simplify that square root value. So here the constant is a 1 second degree expression. So that's why second degree expression means it is a quadratic. Maybe check by the factors of this one by splitting middle term. 2 times 2, 4. Their sum is 2 plus 2 is 4, but middle term coefficient is 5. That's why check 2 times 2. 2 times 2 already there. So 4 times 1 next only. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's why the middle term 5ab can be written as 4ab plus 1ab plus 2b square. When you take here 2a common, then a plus 2b. Same way here is also, when you take b common, then you can get a plus 2b times 2a plus b. So we got two factors. Okay. Now take the given equation. For the constant place, write two factors. Again, if you are using the splitting middle term concept, so x square coefficient and constant term multiply. These factor sum should be 9 times of a plus b. Okay. So here 9 is there. So if you take 9a plus 2b this one and into 2a plus b, one case only one possibility I am checking. Here 9a plus 2a, that is 11a. 9 2 is 18. 18 plus 1, 19b. Then you will not get 9. That's why this 9 I am writing 3 times 3. So 1 3 for one factor, other 3 for another factor I am writing. Suppose these two are the factors mean 3a plus 6b times 6a plus 3b. These are the two factors, right? Now take their sum. 3a plus 6a, 9a. 6b plus 3b, 9b. So you are getting 9a plus 9b. But it is a negative sign, right? That's why both factors are negative. So you can take minus here. So therefore minus 3 times a plus 2b minus 3 times 2a plus b are the factors for the middle term. So when you split this minus 9a plus bx as minus 3 times of a plus 2b minus 3 times of 2a plus b, we can get the x values. Okay. Then 9x square minus 3 times a plus 2bx minus 3 times 2a plus bx. So plus, what are the factors here? A plus 2b and 2a plus b equal to 0. From these two terms, so what is the common factor here? 3x. So here also 3x minus a plus 2b. Here is also you can get, so minus 3x means here minus 2a plus b is there. So 3x minus of a plus 2b, again common factor here and here. Then here 3x minus of 2a plus b equal to 0. Okay. So therefore each factor, either of the factor equal to 0 then. So 3x minus of a plus 2b equal to 0 or 3x minus of 2a plus b equal to 0. From this x is a plus 2b by 3. From this x is 2a plus b by 3. So these are the roots or solution of the given quadratic equation. So thank you very much for your cooperation. Today this is my first class in YouTube. Okay. So next class I will be try, if I get the chance, I will utilize the time. And also I will try to discuss the coming exams, maybe board exams will come, right? So I will be planned one question paper. That question paper I will be discussed. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for your support.
Bye. See you next class.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye. We can be meet in next class. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will try. Because this is the first class in YouTube. Maybe next class I will be better. I will try to give in better way also. Okay. If any adjustment, any problems are there, just you let me know. Then in next class, I will sure I'll make you satisfy each and every area. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sure. Next class I will be take the trigonometry also. Okay, dear. Thank you. Okay, bye.